this week's Goddess Energy Forecast, where each week we share with you divine guidance on where you need to place your attention, your focus, your energy, and also bring through frequencies to help you heal, to inspire you, to empower you, and to uplift you. Here's your host, Abigail Mensah-Bonsu, with this week's Goddess Energy Forecast.
Hello, lovelies. Hello, and welcome to a brand new week, brand new energy to get to co-create and work with. Welcome to this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. For those of you who don't know me or this is your first time listening to my forecast, my name is Abigail Mensah-Bonsu. I empower women with spiritual tools that allow them to fully embody their divine essence. And these weekly Goddess Energy Forecast is my way of teaching you how to be aware of the energies that are constantly coming in and moving out to co-create with us. These energies are constantly coming in for our growth, for our expansion, for our healing. And when you're aware of these energies that come in, you're able to work with it, you're able to flow with it, and you're able to manifest with it. So are you ready? So this week when I tuned in, the first thing that came to mind was like, Venus just moved in Leo. And so for those of you who are not familiar with astrology, first of all, I don't consider myself an astrologist, but I am a translator for the universe. So I'm able to pick up on these changes that go on in the cosmos, and I'm able to tune in and bring through what that means. I love astrology. Seriously. I mean, I think astrology, gene keys, human design, numerology, when you put all of those information together, it gives you that bigger picture of who you are. It is quite remarkable, right? So if you don't have your charts done yet, go do it. Because what I want you to do is look in your chart and see where Venus is for you. Which house is Venus in? Because that's where you're going to be experiencing this expansion and, like where you're going to be feeling more of the fire, the love, the yumminess of Venus. So for example, Venus, right now universally, Venus moved from, was it Capricorn? Let me see if I can remember. Venus moved from Capricorn into Leo. So moved from an earth sign to a fire sign. And if I got that wrong, I'm sorry. But definitely moved into Leo, a fire sign. And I was looking at my chart and I noticed that my Venus and my Mars are both in Leo. So they're both in that fire sign of Leo. And Venus is in my 9th house. The 9th house represents spirituality, philosophy, religion. Do you see where I'm going with this? And so Venus universally moving into Leo, that means it is my Venus return. So if you have Venus in Leo in your chart, it is your Venus return. And what I'm feeling from it is like it's like for me, what it looks like is like it's time for makeover from the goddesses. It's time for that divine feminine essence to blossom. Your magnetism, your attraction, your beauty, all of that, your radiance is just going to be amplified. Because remember, fire amplifies and expands, right? So it's really going to be doing that, which means that any work, any challenges that come up has to do with whether we embrace our beautiful selves or whether we reject our beautiful selves. And then we'll have to work on that, right? So I love working with Venus. I'm still learning about the Venus cycle. I have amazing mentors that I follow in regards to that, because Venus really represents our divine feminine essence, and especially the goddess energy, yo. That is where my work is from. That's where my energy is rooted into that goddess energy. So right now it's like, whew, we're going to be expanded into that goddess energy within. As I expand my goddess energy within, bring it outward, I'm able to activate that same thing within you even more powerfully because of where Venus is in my chart. So go get your free chart done. I think one of the sites that you can do is like astrocharts.com, something like that. And you can just create your free chart. You do need to know the time you were born in order to get an accurate chart done. So yeah, create that, look at your chart. Where is Venus? Well, where is Venus? And also what house is Venus in? Because that's going to tell you what is going to be happening. So my expansion, my makeover, all of that is going to be in regards to, religion, spirituality. I'm really getting spirituality because I've been asking a lot of questions lately, to the divine. So I'm really getting that expansion in that field. And also that is my work, right? That is my work. So it's going to be expansion there. The goddesses are flooding in. Like, I feel like the moment Venus entered Leo, I saw beloved Isis just walk right in, be like, all right, we are ready. Let's do this, right? And a couple of months before, she had told me that it's time for a makeover for me. I have no idea if this is a physical or spiritual. I'm having, if you do a makeover in the spiritual, it will come through in the physical. So I think it's all encompassed. But I'm excited because I have no idea what that's going to look like. And they're excited. She has a whole crew of goddesses who are ready to work with, who are already working on that, whatever that makeover is. So Venus in Leo, go find your Venus. Go look at your chart and find Venus. And if you don't know much about Venus, go learn about Venus. It's such a beautiful, yummy planet. If you are a Taurus, you are, if you're a Taurus or Libra, your planet is Venus. So this Venusian energy is already part of you. If you know a Taurus or a Libra person in your life, watch them and see, that glow they have, that magnetism they have, that's from Venus, right? There's so much yumminess when it comes to Venus. So take some time and get to know your Venusian self, your divine feminine self. Which aspect of your divine feminine self is being activated through this Venus and Leo journey, right? It's going to be yummy. That's all I can say. Like, it's just gonna be yummy. And I think it's funny that my head thin is pink. It's all, even my lip is pink. I did not plan for it, by the way. That's just what I felt like, put it on, and it connects to Venus. So see, just yumminess all together. All right, so with that said, and of course, at the end of the week, so we're in Venus and Leo for 4 months. Okay, and then Venus will switch. I think Venus switches back to Capricorn again. I'll have to double check on that. But we are in Venus and Leo for 4 months. 4 months of yumminess. Sweet, sweet yumminess. Okay, so this week, I'm really seeing this energy just kick up. It's like this warm honey nectar just pouring down into our bodies, into our lives, into our hearts. The roses, the flowers within our hearts are opening up and blossoming. Of course, with any expansion, with any growth, there's healing that usually comes up with that, right? And so don't be discouraged if you are facing some challenges when it comes to your beautiful self, when it comes to the way you show up in the world, the way you are of service, what you're magnetizing into. What are you magnetizing into your life? You're going to be shown, this is what is coming through. You're going to be shown the things that you're constantly pulling into your life, magnetizing into your life. So the experiences, the people, all of it. Because you need to, the first thing that's coming through coming through is this. You're being shown that so you understand that you have the power. You are constantly creating your life. The second part is this, is so that you are aware that if what you are experiencing right now is not what you want to experience, then you have the ability to shift that and call to you what you desire. Attract to you. You have the power to attract to you. So you're constantly magnetizing to you through your emotions, through your thoughts, through your beliefs. We're constantly doing that, right? When we are doing the work, when we're shedding, when we're healing, that energy shifts for us, and then we begin to attract things that are in more alignment with who we are, right? So when you do the work, it helps a lot. When you heal, it helps. It shifts your energy so that you can call to you what is authentic to your soul, your heart, your being. What are you attracting into your life? Nobody is sending you stuff. You are pulling it into your orbit. Do you understand? You are your own sun, and you are pulling certain experiences into your orbit. Are these the experiences you want? And if you don't, what type of experiences do you need to pull into your orbit? And the next question is this: what do you need to do in order to, or who do you need to become in order to pull these experiences into your orbit? That is where the work lies. So definitely the shadow self, when it comes to your beautiful radiant self, is going to show up so that you can do some polishing and some healing, some forgiveness. I'm really getting forgiveness. Mother Mary is coming in very strongly here when it comes to forgiveness. So for those of you who you're still rejecting yourself, you don't, you talk bad about yourself, you don't think you're beautiful, like all that stuff, like you compare yourself to others, you talk yourself down. It's time to stop that, because if you cannot love yourself, nobody else can. And I know most of the time, you're probably thinking that maybe if you find someone who can love you, it will shift things. You will only attract someone who will amplify what you're feeling. So spend that time, invest in that time and energy to love yourself and forgive yourself, so that you can attract to you the friends, the partner who loves themselves, and from there can love you unconditionally. You see where I'm going? Everything is about us. We need to shift in order for our world to shift. We cannot go into the world expecting the world to shift before we shift. That's not going to happen, because what we're experiencing is what we are experiencing within. As within, so without. So this is why, the work that we're doing, all these shadow work and healing and affirmations and ceremony and rituals, and this is why it's so important, your connection to your spiritual self, all the meditations. This is why it's so important, because if you can shift your energy, if you can truly vibrate from your heart to your true soul frequency, everything around you will begin to shift. And you can ask my clients, the women who've worked with me, this is what happens in their life from working with me, because we're constantly readjusting so that they are in alignment with your true frequency, and that frequency broadcasts and it goes out there and it pulls into their orbit what is in alignment with that. Yeah. All right, so with that said, let's go ahead and get centered. Let's get that alignment going, right? Let's get our frequency and energy right, and then let's see what messages are in store for you today. Are you ready? Close your eyes. Begin to breathe into your body. Breathe into your heart. Taking a deep breath in, filling your lungs. And then with your exhale, just let go of anything that doesn't feel good, anything that didn't go well today, anxiety, stress, sadness. Just for this moment, breathe it out. So taking a deep breath in again and breathe it out. Let's do one more time. Breathe in and let go. And just begin to breathe normally. I'm going to call in the beautiful angels, archangels of the highest light to come in and create a sacred space for our healing, for our expansion, for our growth. I'm going to call in your higher selves to come in and embody, be in your heart, to inhabit your heart now. So open up to receive your higher self within your heart now. Whether or not you feel worthy of your higher self doesn't matter. Just open up. Your higher self is you. Your higher self is you. You don't need to do anything or be anything in order to be one with your higher self. You are already one. So open up to receive. There you go. Whew. Breathe into your heart and out. And imagine a beautiful flower within your heart with your pure essence, which is your higher self. It's like a light at the center of the flower. But imagine that flower open up and see that light just get bigger and bigger with each breath. And feel, see, sense that light just move through your entire body and also outside of your body. And begin to just create this beautiful egg shape of light around you. So now from your heart, go ahead and extend your channel all the way up, past your crown, all the way up into the heavens until you go to the heart of the Divine Father, and just plug right into the heart of the Divine Father and open up your channel and begin to receive His blessings for you. Coming down through your channel into your heart and then continuing downward, filling out every cell within your body, out through your feet and into the earth. And when it does, it creates these powerful roots and anchors into the earth. And again, come back into your heart, send that channel all the way down, 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 down. Let it enter into the earth. Let it go all the way down till it reaches the center of the earth, and there you see the heart of the Divine Mother open and ready to embrace you. Just anchor right into her. Anchor right into her. And just when I said that, there was a huge thunder that just happened. Perfect, right? Just anchor into her and begin to open up your channel again. Receive her blessings. Bring it into your body and let it anchor into your heart and let it continue all the way up, spewing all around you. Now bring your awareness back into your heart where you have the blessings from the Divine Father, the blessings from the Divine Mother, and your own divinity, and see all three come together in that beautiful ball at the center of the flower. And as you breathe, this ball gets bigger and bigger and bigger and kind of explodes out in a way like a supernova and creates this crystalline bubble of light all around you. So now you're anchored above, below, and also at your center. Let's go ahead and call in your divine team of angels, archangels, ascended masters, all the light beings who have signed up to work with you this lifetime. Let's go ahead and call them and ask them to surround you in a golden circle of light and begin to see, sense, or feel them emerge around you, surrounding you in that unconditional love and support. And thank them for their presence. Thank them for their guidance and support. Thank them for their love. Taking a deep breath in and out. And from this place of centeredness, go ahead and ask which of these messages is for me this week. 1, 2, or 3. And once you have received your number or numbers, taking a deep breath into your heart, open your eyes, open your heart, and get ready to receive. For some reason, I felt like holding my selenite egg here. So I have that in my palms, sending you some of that pure, yummy, positive energy from the selenite. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the messages. Are you ready? All right, so if you received one, you are working with the oath or Thoth, the Egyptian god Thoth. And this card says divine masculine. So this week you are working, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you are working with the divine masculine aspect of yourself, whether you're bringing it back into balance with the divine feminine, or you're activating it so that it can support the feminine, whatever that is. It is about the divine masculine. I feel like in this spiritual, so this spiritual communities, especially on social media, right now there's been such a hype on the divine feminine that most people are ignoring the divine masculine. And what happens when, and I get it, I get that, because there's been so many women who have, been operating in the masculine energy for so long that the feminine energy, the divine feminine, needs to be reactivated and reintegrated. It's like once that has awakened, now you need to switch from just operating in the feminine and learning how to operate in a balanced place between your masculine side and your feminine side. And for example, how to do this, like when you want to create a program, right? The idea comes to you receiving the ideas, how you want it to look, what messages you want it to transmit. That's from the feminine side, right? Receiving and flowing. And then the implementation, you going out there and actually doing the work, that's the masculine. So most people who are just operating in the feminine energy, they tend to have so many ideas, but they don't follow through. They don't get things done. They don't know how to create the websites, or like they're not taking the initiatives because they're not acknowledging the power of their own divine masculine side. And for those people who are just in the masculine side, it's the go till you burn down, like you just burn out, right? Because you are not allowing the flow of the divine feminine to come through, right? So for me, like my energy is anchored into the goddess, but it's about balance, right? When I say goddess, when I think about the goddess, when I feel the goddess, the divine masculine is right behind her. He is holding the space so that she can be all that she knows herself to be. It's like something that, you have to experience it. It is quite an experience to have when the two are in such harmony and balance and dancing together, right? If you would like to learn more about that, or if you would like to embrace both your feminine, your divine feminine, divine masculine aspect of yourself, I would love to work with you. So send me a message. So card number 1, we have the Egyptian god Thoth, and it's about the divine masculine. So here's the message: be a conduit for awakened masculine energy. Heal the father wound. So this week is all about healing the father wound, and also being a conduit for awakened masculine energy. Awakened masculine energy. And this is the thing, it's like as the feminine, as the divine feminine is evolving and growing and expanding, guess what? Divine masculine is doing the same thing. They go hand in hand. If it's just one and not the other, then we go out of balance again, which we've experienced for eons. It's time that both of them come in balance. This is the time that we're in. It's not one or the other anymore. It's about balance, right? All right. So a little bit about the oath, okay, or Thoth. I think the correct pronunciation is Thoth. Okay, so Thoth was a high priest in Atlantis before becoming Jehuti or Jehuti. Ooh, I love these. I love languages. Okay, an ancient Egyptian god of magic, wisdom, writing, and knowledge. So Thoth is an ancient Egyptian god of magic, wisdom, writing, and knowledge. In art, he was often depicted with the head of an ibis, his sacred animal. Ascribed to the gods, the ancient Egyptians attributed to him all works of science, religion, philosophy, and magic. The ancient Greeks called him Hermes and worshipped him as the inventor of astronomy, astrology, mathematics, and every branch of knowledge, human and divine. The oath holds the divine masculine essence, where being active, purposeful, and strategic and logical synthesizes or synergizes with a healing sacred purpose. I love this part right here. Again, thunder. So the oath holds the divine masculine essence, where being active, purposeful, strategic, and logical synergizes with a healing sacred purpose. The oath is stewarding a conscious, heart-opening, soul-aligned masculine awakening. We know it is definitely happening right now. The more women step into the true divine feminine goddess nature, the more it creates the sacred safe space for men to also step into their own divine masculine God nature, right? All right, here's the message for you from the oath if you received one. Your purpose is to activate the divine masculine on earth. If you're a woman receiving this, like, I'm curious to hear how this resonates with you. If you're a man who's receiving this, well, there you go. So this mission will take you into numerous life lessons and personal trials as you heal your own heart and awaken to your spiritual wisdom. You have the capacity to lead by example and become a noble teacher for others. When the oath appears, it's a powerful message of healing through personal responsibility and stepping up to sacred duty. You're healing wounded masculine energy, which shows up frequently in men, but can be present in women or other gender identities. Examples of wounded masculine energy are fear of being vulnerable, living only in your head, inability to be present, numbing yourself with addictions, being ego-driven, controlling or dominating others, and emotional unavailability. A soul teacher is coming into your life, embodying divine masculine qualities, clear communication, self-inquiry, and understanding. Thunder again. Connection to emotions, reverence for the awakened feminine, responsibility for actions, and connection to spirit. These are all the divine masculine qualities. So before I read the last part, I wanted to say this. Regardless if you're a man or if you're a woman, we all have the divine masculine aspect of ourselves, just as we all have the divine feminine aspect of ourselves. So if you received one and you're a woman, right, you are working with the divine masculine aspect of yourself, which manifested, the wounds manifested in physical reality will be like in your relationship with men. So beginning with your father, right? And then, maybe you have a brother or you have friends who are men. This is where you tend to see the wounds really surface. So pay attention to that. But I also love that it's saying that there will be a teacher coming into your life. Now we know that a teacher could be, a teacher we love or a teacher that just pisses us off, right? A teacher just like eggs us so that we can do the healing and we can let go, right? So it can go either way, but their purpose is to help you heal and bring balance to the divine masculine aspect of yourself. So receiving this card can point to healing the relationship with your father, as I said. This will help you claim your soul's purpose. You are trusted and appreciated. Your awakened masculine light is needed by the world. Here's the invocation you can use this week to guide you. My life is guided by the eternal masculine. I commit to this path. My life is guided by the eternal masculine. I commit to this path. My life is guided by the eternal masculine. I commit to this path. So be it, and so it is. So oath, thank you, divine masculine. All right, if you receive 2, you are working with my goddess mentor for this year, who is Bridget. And Bridget says, you are a healer. You are a healer. So this week, Bridget is saying, trust the healing energy of the goddess. Cross the thresholds. The threshold. So this is my card for this week, because she's also my goddess mentor for the year. And remember what I was saying at the beginning, where my goddesses, my goddess mentors are like on full, like they're here, they're doing some work with me. So all right, so a little about Bridget. Bridget is the Irish goddess of fire, water, healing, and medicine, poetry, and smithcraft. Her name means fiery arrow. Legend says that when she was born, a flame reached from her head to the heavens. Her feast day, Imbolc, on 1st of February, heralds the beginning of spring. Her symbols are thresholds, the hearth, sparks and flames, holy wells, snowdrops, and the bride's cross made of reeds. Okay, here's the message from beloved Bridget. The Celtic goddess of the flame and the well has arrived to take you across the threshold. Are you ready? Yes, I am. This is a re-initiation into your ancient healing powers from the Mother Earth. Ooh, I feel it. Bridget boldly declares, you are a healer. You carry tools, reminders, and skills. You carry tools, remedies, and skills earned during previous incarnations. The healing energy of the goddess is embedded in your cells. And I'm adding this, and they're being activated. They're being activated right now. If you need healing yourself, let Bridget's bright blessings light the way. Strengthen your belief in your own power to heal. Ooh, I have chills. This card is for me. Okay, so, or are you being called to facilitate healing for others? Remember, a healer's job isn't to rescue people from their problems. It's a humble role that, big thunder. It is a humble role that helps someone call in their own highest vision of health and well-being. It's always the person who's receiving the healing who chooses how, when, and to what extent they are ready to heal. The powerful ancient healer inside you may be scared of coming forward. You may be fearful of ridicule, criticism, and even punishment. Long ago, the deep knowledge you carry was stolen, discredited, and used against you. We understand. But it is safe now. It is safe now to light up the world with your healing gifts. You are here to facilitate deep healing for other beings and for Mother Earth. So here is your invocation to assist you this week. Healing energies flow through me from the goddess. Ooh. Healing energies flow through me from the goddess. It is safe to heal. Healing energies flow through me from the goddess. It is safe to heal. Healing energies flow through me from the goddess. It is safe to heal. Card number 2, you are working with Bridget. And she says, it's time to embody the fullness of who you are as a healer. Heal and share your healer codes with others who need it. Beautiful. All right, card number 3. If you receive 3, you are working with this beautiful goddess, Rhiannon. I love this goddess because you always see her with a horse. Ooh. Rhiannon. And she says, inner strength. Don't give up now. You can do this. She is bringing in inner strength for you. And she says, don't give up now. You can do this. As I'm saying this, I looked on the picture and her eyes are like glowing. So I know this is also a card of mine, right? There's like a glow in her eyes. If you received 3, I wonder how you are receiving her right now. So a little bit about Rhiannon or Rhiannon. So she is a Welsh lady of the other world whose name means great queen. By the way, can you guys hear the thunder? Like, I wonder if you guys do. Like, it's massive over here. It's awesome. I love thunderstorms. Who loves thunderstorms? Yeah. Okay, let's continue. She features in medieval manuscripts called the Mabinogion. Rhiannon twice avoided arranged marriages and was falsely accused of murdering her own baby. Refusing to blame those who wronged her, she instead rose above adversity by taking command of her female power. Rhiannon worked from within an unjust society structure to improve her circumstances rather than trying to escape it entirely. A goddess of strength and sovereignty. Rhiannon encourages us to heal the inner victim. Ooh. Well, there you go. If you receive 3, it's a part of you that's healing the inner victim. And also it's definitely about embodying your goddess energy. Okay, her many symbols include the moon, white mares, moonstones, and white flowers. Beautiful, so here's the message for you. Beautiful Rhiannon rides in on a white horse, bathing you in her moonlit glow. She sees that you need a reminder of your inner strength. Jumping down from her saddle, she confidently takes your arm in hers as you walk together through a magical forest. It may feel as if life is stacked against you, or that your challenges are just too much to bear. Rhiannon says softly, I see the weight upon your back, the uphill climb, the obstacles in your path. Let's set your burdens down for a moment. As you gaze into my eyes, I invoke your great spiritual powers of endurance. You were made for this life of determined empowerment, and you will reach your destination. Don't crumble now. You have what it takes to go the distance. I will never ask you to ignore your suffering or fatigue, but your instant remedy is to remember your sovereignty and greatness. Recall your enormous capacity to triumph within seemingly impossible circumstances. Reflect upon your inspiring perseverance in the face of any oppressive system that doesn't honor you. Stay devoted to the path that's calling now. You're stronger than you know. Taking a deep breath in here and out. And allow these words from Goddess Rhiannon to anchor within every cell within your being. So this card might have come to you because you are feeling defeated or overwhelmed. And Rhiannon wants you to ask for help. And she says, don't let the past define your present. If you're having relationship stuff come up, she says this relationship or situation requires your commitment now. And your current challenge holds a hidden gift. So here's your invocation for this week. Challenges and adversity bring forth my majestic strength. You feel this? I want you to place your feet on the ground as you're listening to this. Challenges and adversity bring forth my majestic strength. Challenges and adversity bring forth my majestic strength. Thank you. Thank you, Rhiannon. such powerful cards you've received to support you this week. No surprise there, right? We know there's a lot of divine feminine work, divine masculine coming in with that balance too. We know there's some victim, the healing or bringing light into the victim. Because remember, the victim archetype is here to show you where you feel disempowered in your life. And I love that Rhiannon is coming in to be like, hey, you are strong. You got this. Keep going. Like as I read her message, it's like so right on for me. So again, I want to hear from you. How was this message? How did it feel for you? Whichever card you received, how did you resonate with you? And I also want to ask, if you know someone who would benefit from these Goddess Energy forecasts, go ahead and share it with them. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel or my podcast, or both. I am grateful for however you choose to support me. I'm so grateful. And if you would like to buy me a cup of tea or coffee, there's a link below you can click and do that. I am open to receiving. It's the feminine energy, right? Open to receiving. If you would love to work with me, again, just go to my website, find out how we can work together, or schedule a free discovery call with me, and we can chat about how we can work together to help you embody and move forward, or get to the place where your soul wants you to be, right? So I hope you enjoyed this week's Goddess Energy forecast. I have a feeling it's going to be, this whole month is just going to be infused. It's going to be, actually, I don't think it's just this month. It's 4 months that we're in this Venusian deliciousness, right? So it's just going to be infused with this Goddess energy. So, breathe in and out. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in. And this time, hold it up there and let go slowly. Thank you, beautiful goddesses. Thank you, higher self. Thank you, divine father, divine mother. Thank you, thank you, thank you, our own divinity. Thank you to our guides and guardians, angels, archangels, all those beautiful beings who have signed up to work with us and guide us and support us. Thank you for your love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To all the cosmic and universal energies that are constantly flowing in to support us. And thank you to you. Thank you for receiving these messages and taking the steps that you're being called to take, doing the healing that you're being called to do. From my heart to yours. Until next time. I almost forgot. So the channeling challenge is finally live. So find the link below, click on it, sign up for it. It's my free 5-day challenge for anyone who knows that they are a channel, but perhaps they're hesitant in really stepping into what their purpose is as a channel. Perhaps they don't know what that means, or they're afraid they're going to channel some weird entity. We're really gonna I'm going to be teaching you and talking about what it means to be a channel, who you are as a channel, what is your unique message or frequency that you're here to bring forth through you, and also the systems that you need to put in place so that you feel safe and allowing the messages and the frequencies to come through you. So we're going to have a lot of fun. At the end of the channel, I'm going to break through an activation to activate the channel within you, purify your channel, clear it out so you are a clear divine channel for what it is to come. And you also have an opportunity to practice channeling in a safe space with me. So I hope you're excited. Find a link, go click on it, share it with anyone that you know. Come join us, and I am looking forward to doing this journey with you, from my heart to yours. Until next time, bye everyone.